Hi there, my name is Engin. It's week 4. Today is my fourth video. I'm going to demonstrate to you how I do the invoice generation system. There's only one software we use this time is Google Sheets because I think some of you might generate invoice before. Basically, you just replace the number, replace the company name, and then just to put the item, etc. Okay, so today I'm going to demonstrate with you how do I automate this entire process. You just need to fill out a Google Sheet, and then the Excel will be generated automatically. Okay, because this is very tedious job. So the first thing is we talk the pain point. When we generate the invoice using Google Sheets, is first we need to duplicate the existing template. After that, we will modify the company name. We update product information, add the invoice number, enter today date. After that, we will export it to a document or PDF. Just print it out. Okay, and then we need to send to customer. So this process is pretty boring. Even when I'm explaining this, I also tend not want to explain this. This is how boring it is. So with the automation, there will be just what do I say this? There will be just a master list. Okay, you enter this will be a customer company name. This will be a company name. This will be a company name. This will be the Google. This will be the item. This will be the amount, maybe amount to charge, and then after that this will be the this one keep going. Then this will be the URL of the existing new invoice. Yeah, so bear with me. First time I'm using these tools. I don't know if it appear. So you populate all the information in the Google Sheets. There will be a master Google Sheet, and then the Google Doc link will be generated automatically. I think it's Google Sheets. Sorry, but it's okay. It's just a Google Sheet. Okay. So we go to the use case is you can use this to generate invoice for service-based company, construction company, maybe some wholesale business. As long as your business require you to generate invoice, you can use this system. And I'm using Google Sheet because I think still a lot of people using, and then it's free. You just need a Google Workspace account. And then for some industry, you can do it for quotation as well. For example, you are doing design company, you are trying to do interior design, house renovation. Yep, this is also possible. Yep, so I will move to first we need to set up a Google Sheet template, okay, from scratch. So the first thing is we just need to Google Sheet template for invoice. Okay, let me find a Google Sheet template for invoice. So just now what I do is I'm trying to find online, but I cannot find, so I just type sheets.new. You will enter a Google spreadsheet, and then and then what I do is I'm just trying to go new and import from a template library, and then we can find there's one invoice sample. We just do it. Yes, so this is what I do. Okay, so this is what so this is the good template. Okay, so we will get this as a template. So let's say we make a copy, and then we just put it called the invoice template. Okay, so I put in my drive, and then I just put in some places called, let's say, playground. I select, I just put a new symbol called playground. Fine, I make a copy. So after that, you can see this one. Let me put it zoom a bit. So you can see that so right now this is a template. So we need to templatize this. So the first thing is my company, I don't need to change. Submitted on this one, let's say I change a bit. I just put date. Okay, and then this is called, I put a curly bracket because this I'm going to convert it to a variable and let my automation system inject the due date. Okay, so this will be the company name. Okay, so there will be a name, so name. So this is company name, same thing, company name. So this is the invoice number. So let's say I do the invoice number. I just take it a templatize. Project name, project name. Okay, let me do the project name also, because some I don't have a project name. Okay, so the payable to this invoice for and payable to, I think is pretty similar, but never mind, we just put the name here. So these two you can put it, but we don't need this now. So item number 1 and item number 2, and then this one will be the auto summarization. Okay, so the adjustment is the minus. So let me put for the simplicity, we just put item -1. Okay, so this one we delete. We don't want this actually. Okay, we don't want this. This is correct. Okay, so item number 1, let's say the price is constant. Let's say you don't sell a lot of items, and then my company, let me put my company name, Auto Lab Kit. So for the street, main street, let just to be easy, Singapore. This is my email address. Don't spam me, thank you. Okay, so this will be the invoice. So it will be the template. Did I save in the template file? How do I know whether did I save in the template? Okay, so I'm going to check. So okay, I'm going to check whether, let's say I go to drive. Okay, so let's say this is the invoice template. Okay, if you save here, so this one I don't need, this one I don't need, so I move to playground. So there will be a lot of, okay, there will be invoice template. Is it this one? Yes. Is it this one? No. So I create a new folder here for demo purpose. So let's say not this one. New, you create a new folder called invoice generation system. I will pass this to you for your reference. Just shout. I think it is this one. So yep, now we have the thing. Okay, we put all this as a variable. So right now we can go to the make.com and generate the automation. Yes, we use the make.com. So the first thing is same thing. I open a scenario, then I'm using the Google Sheets. Okay, so I will just use the Google Sheet, and then I need to, which one let me check. I forget which one. I bug update rows. Is this something called template? Let me check. Yes, there's something called template. Sometime build too many automation, I forgot. Create a spreadsheet from a template. Okay, so you can find the template here. So choose here. But that's why the spreadsheet ID is very important, because just now that's why I structure to a folder. I do playground, then there will be one demo invoice, not invoice template, invoice generation system. Then this is the spreadsheet invoice template. You can see I can read all the things. Okay, so let's say this one, where is item 1? Let me check. Oh, item 1 is this one. So I just need to build the thing. Okay, so let's say today I can just use the today date. Okay, so the now today date, okay, this is, I always don't like to spurt today date. Let me go and check how to get today date. I built before if I forgot again. So I check the thing. So format date format, then I will need to parse the format. So the first thing is I need to put now, and then I parse date. So I need to parse date. I think you cannot find here, but then actually you can either put curly bracket. Okay, you can see right now, but then this is very difficult, so I just do like that. So I will do now. So you can see the example is usually I use day, month, 2 year. Okay, this is this is today date, the name of the company, okay, and the invoice number and company name and project name and item 1. Okay, so we let title is just invoice, and then the new document location we will put back in the same place just to see whether it's work. Playground, invoice generation system, and also this is the folder. So that's it. Let me try to run once. Okay, function post date. Okay, it's not a valid date. Date is very difficult to deal with. So date value, post date. Let me check. The date is always a tricky one. Let me see, is there any function? Oh, that's called format date. Am I using format date? Oh, it's format date. I use post date, so I use the wrong one. It should be format date, and then I just delete this one. Format date, and then here I should select now, and then here I should put the month, sorry, is, let me see the example. Okay, so I can put month, day. So I put day, month, dash, year. Okay, so it's today date. Let me try again. I run again. So it will take some time. So you can see that it will generate the file. You can see that he will insert the format. Okay, so this is how you do the automations. So now since I'm already tested, so the name and the invoice number and company name and project name and item 1, I will just proceed, but then we need to get the input from somewhere. Okay, we need to get the input from somewhere. So as we go and create a new sheet, consolidator of the, let's say, the project overview, okay, or invoice overview, okay. So this is all the invoice. So the first thing is, let me see, I forgot. The first thing we should get is, okay, never mind. So we reference to this template. So the first thing is today date. Okay, today date is simple, we don't care so much. We just put the name. Okay, so the name, the customer, and then the company name. What else? Invoice number, Then we need to project name, right? Project name and item 1. Project name and item 1. Okay, assume we have one item for simplicity. So this one, if you want to format, also possible, we can format it. Okay, doesn't matter. So we can rename the table called invoices. Okay, so the due date, I think we did it. Okay, the currency is okay. So now this is a template, this is the invoice. So let's say now I threw a name called Alex, the company name, let's say AL LLC. Okay, invoice number, let's say we start with 1001. Project name, let's say we give you a project name, let's say project setup of rooftop, let's say, for example, setup of rooftop. Okay, rooftop is it? Okay, so the item one is professional. One time setup is professional services. Okay, so after that we get the item 1, we will need to do the invoice, right? Invoice URL. Okay, you will output the invoice URL here. So let's say but then we need to copy the thing from this spread. We need to copy the item from this to the back to the main.com. So we will need to generate okay, there's too many uses. I just search rows. Okay, so but then you can see that we need to put it here. We cannot do this kind of thing. So I unlink and then I do this. I need this one to be the trigger, and then this one go and do this. So for example, these settings, I will need to select the main Google Sheet invoice overview. So I need to select from my dry spreadsheet ID. I say let's say invoice overview. Okay, then each time I make sure the sheet name is sheet 1. Then just A to Z is enough, no need to waste computing power. So the filter, I should say invoice URL does not exist. Okay, so it does not, whenever the invoice URL does not exist, mean the invoice haven't ready. I order by not important, ascending not important, and then I just make sure every time I process one at a time. Okay, so let's say now I test it, I run this, I get the input Alex ALLC 1001 setup rooftop professional service. Okay, so it's fine. I'm thinking that should I put a price? Yes, maybe I should. So I should put a, sorry, I think this is more makes sense, because sometimes you just want to do it. Let me add the price. So I insert one column to the left and call it price 1. Okay, let's say 200. Okay, so we try to run this module again. So this time, okay, total bundle. Let me check. Sometimes we make changes, it's like that. Okay, so private change. So we should say does not exist is the invoice URL. So it automatically generate. Okay, but now this one we do not see because we haven't pumped in the input. We only have the format date. So the item that we do not need to see. We just need to see whether we capture the format. Okay, format we captured. So now we can pump the data. Okay, because the price is newly added. So I need to refresh this a bit. I need to get the latest columns. The name is Alex. Invoice number 001. Company name is this one. Project name, setup of rooftop. Item 1 professional service, and then price 1 is 200. The title is just maybe the title I put invoice for the name lah. Okay, but actually invoice is fine as well, just we put invoice ID. So I press OK here. So this is the, let's say I will try to run. So we come back, this is the web view link. We always go to the web view link. We can see that date is there, Alex AL LLC, Alex setup rooftop 1001, professional service 200. Perfect. This is very perfect. Quantity might change, so let's say we change one more quantity. So we just insert a column. Basically we are trying to get the, let's say, the quantity of 1. Okay, so let's say we just do it. This is distracting, so I'm just sharing with you how I modify. Let's say I do this, let's say 5. Okay, so this one I need to go back to the template. The template is the key, so I need to do this quantity -1. Yeah, so now it's okay. Quantity is -1. So the invoice overview, very important, we don't need. So this one we just leave, doesn't matter. So now is we need to rechange this one. The thing is, because this one changed, the invoice URL does not exist. Is the criteria, because if there's no invoice URL, we will continue to run this automation. So we add the quantity. The quantity I didn't get it yet. Okay, I unlink, I run again. The quantity is 5. Okay, I can get. So okay, I run this, I try to pump in the 5. Okay, the quantity I need to refresh. Sometimes it's very hard to see, so we just zoom in. Quantity is 5. So okay, so let's say I run it. So at this point of time, we will see the perfect invoice. So we review this. This is the web view link. You see, now the thing is nice. Okay, you can see that this is constant. The date is here. Alex ALLC, Alex invoice number, project, and the description. Okay, the note you can add it also. Okay, so very simple process, but then the URL is not there. I cannot be always come here and grab the URL. So now we need to update back to the Google Sheets. Okay, so we just doing automation purely on Google Sheets. So this one is read master, so we can do a rename and read master invoices list. So this one is create copy from template. So we create invoice from template. Okay, after that we need to update the master invoice list. So we just rename this. Sorry, I'm a bit lazy. And then I just Google Sheets, and then here actually we need to do update a row. So this is very exciting, purely Google Sheet automation. Read master invoice list. This is a bit long, never mind. So we need to get back the file. There's a spreadsheet ID. Okay, but if you don't want to choose it here, I think we don't have a choice. We must choose here. So let me try to find invoice overview. Yes, I'm just lazy. Just find the invoice overview. Sheet name is sheet 1. Row number. Okay, whenever we read the master invoice list, we will have a row number. So we will have a row number not this one, is the read master invoice list, is a row number 2. Okay, so we just update the URL. Okay, the URL is actually from this module. So we will do it here. They will call it web view link. Click here. Okay, no, here, sorry, here. And then all this will remain. And then advanced setting we don't care. So we try again. So I realized one mistake. Sorry. Hey. So I rename this. I update. So now is this one doesn't matter anymore. The most important thing is this one. So you see, he will automatically update. If you go and write this, he will see the invoice ID. Okay, so this is okay. The template, so far we don't need this anymore. Until you want to add, you can keep on perfect these items, but I think it's fine. And then so I think it's fine. So right now what we need to do is we need to automate the entire process. So let's say we copy this, we try this, okay, and then we can try to make it like we can LX1, LLC1. So we try to do this. Okay, there will be different invoice number. 1002. I think I don't need to demo so many. 1002, 1003. This Alex is a happy customer. Okay, so the professional service, this invoice number is unique, very important. Then after that, the quantity is let's say we do 6767. Okay, so this one no longer require. Okay, but then we will do one thing. We need to go and clean up the Google Drive a bit. So you can see that we have invoice, we have any. So we sort by last modified by me. Okay, so I think all these invoice we can just delete. We can just move to bin because we delete so many. So we delete this also. Okay, so we do the integration. Let's say we set it for the okay, let's say first time we set it 1 time. We set it, we try to run 1 invoice. So you can see that for some reason it's not reflecting. Okay, maybe I'm just now my cursor is there. Sorry. So that's why when you are running Google Sheets, don't try to make sure you stay your cursor out away. Yes. So now we try run again. So yeah, so now it's working. Okay, you can see here we will have 1 invoice. So right now, let's say you want to do it more, you can put it 2 here. So right now I run again. Each time he will process 2 invoice. So you can see that he will still creating. Okay, and then run 2 invoice. The flow is done. So let me see the last one is enough. Let's say 1003. We will see this one. Okay, you can see that it's LX2. Yep. So it's a quick invoice generation. Yep. So this is pretty fast. Okay. I think I think the automation of this is very amazing. And then I do see people trying to copy and paste, and then trying to figure out what to do for the invoice. Yep. And then this is one of the automation that is I think fairly easy to do. So if you want to turn on automation, you just turn it on, and then we just let it run maybe every 15 minutes. Okay. And then you say you just invoice generation system. Okay, so you can just do it in this way. Yeah, basically you have all the invoices, and then maybe you just need to enhance it. You can just basically now you imagine your workflow. Your workflow now is just where is the invoice? Sorry. Yeah, my invoice overview. Where is my invoice overview? But never mind. I think I put it somewhere around. So you just need to enter this. Okay, if you can wait for 15 minutes, then you can adjust this and let it auto populate. If not, you can come here and run. But I think every 15 minutes, or if you purchase you're willing to pay $10 a month, you can just set it to 1 minute. The free account is 15 minutes, so it will keep on running. Yeah, so it will keep on running. Yeah, I think that's all for today video. I haven't built this, but I built something similar to this before, but I just built on scratch so that you can see how I think it through, and then you can use it for your own business. Yeah. So something you might need to consider is maybe you need to add more items. Okay, and then you need to control the discount rate. Okay, because for example, you see this template, you need to control the discount rate. Okay, maybe you have some formula here, you can control the discount rate, and then you need to add a note here. This customer is my best customer, I like you, something like that. So you maybe want to the color, yeah, try not to because I think it's affect your personal branding. Yep, so this is a simple one. Yep, thanks for today. Bye.